Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, O.J. Simpson allegedly hired goons from the Gambino mob family to kill his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, according to a L.A. collections agency owner who apparently confessed to a longtime Hollywood private detective last week. Now, John Dutton, who claims he stayed silent until now for fear of reprisal from the mafia, insisted O.J. ordered the hit on his spouse and was also on the site the day of the murders, according to PI Paul Barisi. Now, as you know, O.J. Simpson died Wednesday of this week at the age of 76 from prostate cancer. Now, as you know, he was tried for the murder of Nicole, 35, and her friend Ron Goldman, 25, on June 12, 1994. Now, Nicole was stabbed 7 times in the neck and the scalp. She was found in a pool of blood, almost decapitated. Now, O.J. was ultimately and infamously, I say infamously, acquitted, which that played of no value because he was in a civil suit from the families of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, and ultimately was found guilty in the civil suit and ordered to pay hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, this Barisi guy, the PI, played a recording for the Post of a recent conversation between himself and Dutton, who is now 62 years old. Now, in their chat, Dutton cagedly contended that he learned of Simpson's whereabouts the nights of the murder from someone in his circle. Now, the person apparently traveled in the same circles as O.J. Now, Dutton was vague about who had given him the information, according to the recording. He declined comment on today and referred calls to Barisi. Now, Barisi told the Post he had first reached out to Dutton 30 years ago about the headline-making murders, but decided to try him again last week, and this time Dutton agreed to talk. Now, Dutton insisted the killings was a mob hit. 100% Dutton can be heard saying on the recording. Now, the 4 guys that came, they were members of the Gambino family. They were involved in all kinds of stuff. You know what the mob does. The bottom line is everything was done with O.J.'s direction. That's what happened. Now, Simpson also came to watch Dutton. He was there, Dutton insisted to Barisi. I don't know what he did, but he was there. He knew these guys were going over to Nicole's house to kill her. He wanted to be there. I don't know why. I'm glad he's dead, to be honest. What he did was really a horrible thing, and I went through hell because of that. Now, Dutton told Barisi, the PI, that because he was friendly with the cops, he tipped them off about what he learned on the conditions he kept anonymously. Instead, he was called in to testify about what he knew to a grand jury investigation. O.J.'s friend, Al Cowling, and when he refused, a judge sent Dutton to jail for contempt. Now, Dutton's former attorney, Robert Rentzer, 84, told the Post he finally got Dutton released after 23 days behind bars when he was persuaded the judge Dutton was never going to talk. Now, Rentzer said he never heard anything about a mob hit on Nicole Brown Simpson, but pointed out that Dutton was afraid of something. There must have been some reason why Dutton didn't want to testify. Dutton told Barisi he got a visit from the Gambino operation who made him get on his knees, then stuck a gun in his mouth and threatened his family. The guy that put the gun in my mouth, he fucking whacked several people, and if he whacked me, it wouldn't be any different. He also said they'd whacked my family too. When they threw me down on my knees and made me cross my ankles over and put a gun all the way down my mouth, it was scary. Now, Dutton says he refuses to reveal the name of the gangster who threatened him because the mobster is still alive. Now, Parisi said he did not know how mobsters learned that Dutton allegedly had information implicating them. Now, in September 1994, Time magazine reported Dutton had secondhand information about 3 people who may have been in Nicole Brown Simpson condo the night she was killed. They also reported Dutton had twice been convicted of forgery and had been deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial in another case. Come on, guys. Why is this coming out since the man died? Come on, guys. I mean, white people refuse to believe that OJ was not guilty. I mean, they have just, you just see the disrespect that they have given and they're talking about him. You know, OJ can't hear y'all. I mean, OJ cannot hear you all. His family can. And I think that all this mess, I mean, come on, guys. This man, I mean, you are innocent until proven guilty. Now, this man was proven innocent, but still has been guilty ever since that verdict. I mean, white folks hate OJ. Now, while he was whooping on Marguerite black ass, his first wife, they had nothing to say. OJ was the all-American boy, okay? White people loved OJ. I mean, he was running down airports for what? Was it the Hertz commercial or Avis commercials? I mean, he was doing commercials. He was in movies. He was the shit. Okay? Call it Illuminati or whatever you want to call it. But, okay, well, they had nothing to say. White people had nothing to say when he was married to Marguerite and went to take his family to this family restaurant and met 18-year-old, 17 or 18-year-old Nicole Brown with his wife and family and started having an affair with her. Then he divorced Marguerite, and boy, everybody just loved OJ and his trophy wife, okay? His father-in-law loved him. He put the father-in-law in a business, and everything was lovely, okay? When he was whooping on Nicole ass, it's been documented, you know. Family just told him, go on back to OJ, you know. OJ was this, they loved OJ. But when Nicole Brown Simpson ended up dead, that was the fall from grace from OJ. I mean, the guy was, like I said, was found not guilty, but he's been living with this guilty sentence on him for years. And they just had to get him, and OJ just wouldn't shut up. Now, after winning that case, OJ should have set his black ass down, and we should have never heard from OJ no more, okay? But it was like he just had to just be seen, and he couldn't sit his ass down. And he had hired these guys to steal back his memorabilia. Okay, it was his. You know, people say, oh, he committed robbery and kidnapping, and he went to prison for 9 years. But they failed to tell you that that was his shit, excuse me, that had gotten stolen, and he was getting it back. But he had to go with the guys. And the guys who did the robbery and whatever, they got off scot-free. Nobody, black ass didn't go to jail but OJ's. Okay? So when they put him in jail, that was, okay, yeah, we got him. Okay? It's crazy. But it lets you know, it lets you know how the Illuminati will color you and make you this, all your dreams come true. But then they turn on you. Okay? Like they have done so many other entertainers and athletes and what have you, actors, what have you. Just like Michael. He said, this is it. This was going to be his last concert, his last this, and he was going to tell y'all, nah, I didn't get there. They told him, yeah, you right, this is it. This is it of you. So, with this new revelation, this is going to make all the white people feel good about good. I'm glad he's dead. And, they're writing things even now saying that why would you want money? Why would the Goldmans and Nicole's family want money, this evil man's money? They shouldn't even want it. So now this is going to pacify them. Right, I'm glad he's dead. And who are you to judge? You being glad somebody dead. You know what I mean? What y'all think? All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so very much for watching. And I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always important, be blessed, y'all.